been a very chill week so far, which is honestly why I did not start the vlog earlier. It's been like raining every day. It's been honestly a little cold. Like it really is starting to feel like fall. But I think tomorrow it's supposed to warm back up. I want to go to the beach again. You know, it's like just a couple more things I want to do and then we can call it. You know, like I kind of enjoyed this week, it raining and being kind of cold. Like I slept so good. It's Mercury retrograde. It was raining like every day this week and so windy. I don't know, I have like mixed feelings right now because on one hand I had a very productive week in the house because it was raining and I was like locking in like every day, waking up early, filming, doing my content, like going to bed early, cooking. Like it was very good. But now I'm like, okay, I'm kind of sick of being in the house. So I'm gonna see, like there's a couple more things I want to do. Also, I really need to post all these clothes in my Poshmark. I don't know why I hate doing that. Like, but yeah, this week just really got me in the mood for fall. Like I am on my fall Pinterest board. I've been like online shopping every day. I really don't want to buy anything until I go through my whole wardrobe and, you know, get rid of some summer things that I know I probably won't wear again and then go through like my jackets and like sweaters from last year. But I'm like a smart shopper. Like I'm not an impulse shopper. I like to be smart with my purchases. Like candles, somebody might think that's dumb, but like I know that brings me so much joy every day. It's like, what if there's a jacket I just happen to see but then I actually don't have anything to wear it with and I never wear it, and it's like I just like to be smart. Or maybe it's too similar to something else I have. I need to take a little inventory, and it is retrograde, Mercury retrograde, so it's the perfect time to do all of that. I will check back in with y'all in a little. I'm going out tonight for the first time in like a while, and I feel like in the last vlog I was going out a lot, but it's been a while since that vlog. Also, thank you to everyone who was giving me suggestions on coffee. The main thing, this was in my what I eat in a day video, was a mocha pot, which I kind of had before. That's like a percolator, right? But I think a mocha pot is like electric, and the problem with the percolator is that it was a stovetop one, and I just think on a gas stove they just be falling over. I don't know, unless it's like a really big one that's sturdy. So I think I might have to get that. But honestly, I soaked the coffee filter thing and the, like, I don't know what it's called, but also the part that comes out that the filter goes in baking soda and water and vinegar like all day, and I think it just needed to be cleaned because now it tastes fine. So my main dilemma right now is I don't really know what to wear. I like this top. I have this like low-rise bootcut jean, and it gives like very 2000s like the look with a little heel and like a gold like belt thing. But I just feel like I might be too hot, but it's also gonna cool down a lot during the night. But you know, when you're just somewhere and it's hot and it's like gross. And then I also I'm not really like, I hate when I can hear someone outside my door. It's so ominous. I also am not, like, I've been sticking true to the feminine energy. Like I only wear dresses and skirts when I go out. So it's just like I almost feel uncomfortable wearing the jean. Like I just feel too underdressed. Even though the vibe is like 2000s cute, it's like I'm just used to being chic, and I literally don't mean that in like a pretentious way. It's just like I started doing that and like I'm just so used to doing it now. I remember as a kid I would go through phases. Like I would hate wearing pants, and then I would like love wearing pants and not want to wear a dress to school, and then like I would go through another phase where I only wanted to wear a dress. Like I don't know. To aid in my decision making process, we're gonna make a little pre-game. You gotta put this in the fridge preemptively so it's, you know, cold. I'm literally drinking like it's a peppermint tea and the stomach ease tea because I was feeling a little bloated. And you know when you're just like, again, not to literally be annoying, but those who get it get it. If you're used to cooking so much, it's like you know what's going on your food, and then you eat like some greasy restaurant food. Like don't get me wrong, it was really tasty, but it's just like different. Like it hurts my stomach. It makes me like bloated. My vibe is like have a quaint little time, get out of the house, but like not be wild. So yeah, I was gonna wear this dress, but I honestly, it's too much. It has too many cutouts. It has like a slit and cutouts. It's like, babe, it's like a vacation dress. Like every time I go to wear it, I'm like, I can't wear this because it's just too much. It's like a vacation vibe. It's honestly giving like mini skirt boot and then like a shirt to put over for in public. We are back. It's actually Monday now. The other night was so fun, actually. Like, you know when a night is just perfect? Like, I love a good story time. Like, will you get the limes? Stella podcast audience, viewers, podcast listeners know. But you know when you just have like a good night? Because I was gonna say no drama, but like a lime story time, like that wasn't really drama. It was like a good story time. But like sometimes it's just nice to like be able to chill. I had such a good time, and then a productive next day. Like, you know, it was a good night if I don't have to come home and immediately do a story time now. So I just did a leg day. I didn't expect it to be that good, honestly, because yesterday I was gonna do a leg day and I just felt so like PMS fatigued. And I don't know if this happens to you guys, but if you're about to start your period, like you kind of like, at least for me, sometimes I will kind of get cramps like before it starts, and then just like my body will hurt. I don't know, but I just did some like yoga yesterday and I'm so glad. So I'm just gonna have some fruit and this yogurt, which may not sustain me, but I don't know, it just kind of sounds refreshing. It's so nice outside, y'all, and I really feel like it's not humid at all, but it's just like nice, not too hot. Like a walk felt so good. I didn't get like immediately fatigued. I got a Dunkin'. I have not been to Dunkin' in a minute, but this is hitting. I got a medium iced macchiato with skim milk, and I get that because I feel like their almond milk is like really sweet and I just don't want it to be that sweet, and skim milk low-key has like some good protein. And then 1 pump of caramel, and it's like perfect, like not too sweet. It's just like, I like this because I feel like the ratio of espresso to milk is always pretty much on point. This has been like their most consistent drink that I've gotten from them. So I actually got plums, just 2, because they were all like really ripe. Like it's like strawberries, blueberries, grapes. So I'm just gonna make this and then get ready to record my podcast. There was kind of some tea so I might discuss on my podcast. I don't know, it's like some retrograde stuff, you know. Hey y'all, so I just got back from the gym and I want to show y'all my little what I eat in a day. So I went to Dunkin', iced macchiato, and then I got a sesame bagel with cream cheese on the side. And I'm gonna make this tuna, which is 30 grams of protein, and like maybe a little side salad for my post workout. I'm a little honored because there's like these bros. How much should I expose? The main gym bro from a like prominent gym bro group in the local community. I don't actually know. I was like, oh, like you should work out with us sometime. And I'm like, I mean, if he was being serious, that's like so funny. Like, just imagine, like, these bros are like fully gym bros. Like, I honestly think it would be kind of iconic. Y'all remember the girl that was like, you need to make she didn't say you need to make friends with, but it was like, you never know, the bros outside the smoke shop could be there for you. You like, which honestly facts, but like that, this would be my like preferred choice. Imagine me doing chest day with like 10 gym bros. And it's like me wearing my skirt. I'll keep you guys updated if it happens. I'm not pursuing the issue, but you know, if it happens. I was literally like, I'm scared, and he was like, oh, it'll be fine. Anyway, so I just like last week, I think I told y'all it was raining like every day, and it felt kind of nice to like stay at home and just kind of lock in. But towards the end of the week, I just can't do that for too many days in a row. It was nice at the time, like during, because it was like, had I even gone out the week before? I just feel like after my birthday, it was like a nice little reset. But then I just start going crazy. And this week, I'm like feeling that. Like if I'm in the house too much, It was like 7 p.m. last night and I was like feeling just so like cabin fever. And so I went on a nice little sunset walk. Sun sets like not after 8 p.m. now. Kind of sad. In the tuna, we're gonna do adobo and just like a little bit of Greek yogurt, like a little bit, instead of like a mayonnaise or anything. I think I just feel more of an urgency to do things too because like summer's literally wrapping itself up, you know? So in the meantime, I'm gonna eat and then shower, get ready, do some obvi like work that I have to do. I did get a lot done this morning. She's not beautiful, but she's, you know, I don't even have room for this on the plate, but I'm gonna eat some of this. Yum. If sexing on the late night mean that much to you. The other day, I literally thought it was like someone on drugs outside, yelling, like singing at full volume. And then I opened my front door and it's my neighbor. And I was like, oh. But like imagine they hear me, but it's like throw away my future. So I'm getting ready, y'all, for a happy hour with my friend, and then we both have dates after. So we're like pre-gaming the day, but I don't want to get too lit because I just don't want to. And even just for yourself, like you want to be able to peep vibes. Oh my god, every time. Ugh. But yeah, you know, typical day. I was contemplating whether or not to wear like sneakers and like bring my heels because I feel like I'm gonna have to do a lot of walking around, but I can walk in these heels, so I'm just gonna risk wearing the heels. I've done it before. I just don't want to carry a tote. Like I don't have a tote that matches my outfit and I don't want to feel a go, so I'm not doing it. It's more so like wearing out my heels than my feet hurting, honestly. I will wear like smaller heels, you know, if I'm doing something like this. Anyway, I'm just trying to hurry up because I have to leave to go meet my friend. I'm just getting ready for the gym. I'm doing a hair mask. I'm gonna slick my hair back so that it can sit and then like wash my hair afterwards. I have to do my nails too. But I just wanted to update y'all on the date. I also was like live on TikTok, which let me know, y'all. I don't know how many of you will watch till the end of this vlog, but I definitely want to start streaming more. So let me know if you would rather watch on TikTok or YouTube. The thing about YouTube that I like is I can just automatically publish it as a video. So if you miss it, you know, you can just rewatch it. And like I want it to be more like, remember the You Now days? Like I would give advice and like, I don't know, I just feel like TikTok's so casual. Anyway, so the date, the restaurant was really nice. All the food was really good, but I just kind of got the vibe that this guy was trying to humble me. It was just kind of weird because I didn't get that vibe before. And yeah, I mean, obviously I don't want to like say too much because I don't want to like offend anyone. And also just like a disclaimer, if I'm ever talking about something, it's like not to diss that person. It's like more as a like a cautionary tale or like look out for this. But yeah, like he just kind of kept saying things to kind of like weirdly diss me in regards to like a million things. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Like just in different topics. That was just very weird to me. If that works for him, that's sad. For whatever girl that's working on, that's not gonna work on me. Like, because I feel like guys do that to try to make you feel insecure so that you start vying for their approval, and I'm just not about that. Like, I literally need a guy that's going to treat me like a princess queen and be obsessed with me and like think that I'm the best. Duh, like, because babe, a million other people do. So it's like your little insults and like it was weird. Like he was kind of like asking me what I do, and then he was kind of like me saying, I'm not gonna say details, but and then he was kind of like insinuating that I make like no money. But then it was also very odd, like when the check came, and y'all, if you want to start dating if you want to stop dating Dusties and date, you know, more masculine men that ultimately are like providers and whatnot, you can't act awkward when the check comes. Like, you literally don't be on your phone, don't like try to run away, like don't offer to split it. You literally just have to be like, oh my god, well thank you so much, I had such a nice time. And that's just like a nice thing. And like a gentleman wants to, you know, take you out and like feel like the man by being able to pay. And so you just need to act like you're used to that. Do not offer to split. Like, no, because just imagine, like, if you feel the urge to do that, just imagine he has another date planned the next day with a bitch like me that's just gonna be like, thank you. You like, you know, like, you don't want to be the girl that like offers to split, like, no offense. Which I'm not saying that like it reflects poorly on society and like, you know, not like you as a person, like, and that's something you can change. Anyway, so I was like, he's trying to say basically like I make no money, and he kind of like bullied me for not going to school, which was like weird. I just feel like also a man asking so many questions about a woman's job it's like weird. Even in general, like I don't really ask that much about the guy's job because it's like we're not here to talk about work, and like it can really come across as like you're trying to figure out how much money they make. So unless they start talking about their work, I'm not really gonna like ask about like it specifically. I don't know if everyone feels like that, but it's just kind of something I've learned, because like if they bring it up, you can ask questions and just like, oh, like, do you enjoy it? Like, you know, this and that, but like don't just, anyway. So I think it's extra weird if a guy does that. So then when the check comes, he takes it and is like looking at it for so long to the point that I get uncomfortable. And I told y'all that little story of, like, I don't get uncomfortable when the check comes because I know what to say. Like, I'm like, thank you. Like, you asked me out. I mean, you don't say that, but it's just like, thank you, because genuinely, like, thank you, like, I had a good time. And then he makes a joke about how I'm gonna pick the next place and how it better be good and how, well, I don't know if he said the next one's on you, but it was like alluding to that. And I just like kind of looked at him and he's like, oh, just kidding. Dust repellent, like, so this is just, oh my god, I don't even know if I'll include this in the video, because another red flag was that he was asking me, again, like weird career questions, because it was like, it just did not, at least to me, come across as like genuine interest, or like, oh, that's so cool, or that's so unique, or oh, you must be like creative. Like, that's like a normal person who's interested in me, like that's their reaction if we even talk about that. And he was like, oh, well, like, what's your 5-year plan? Like, do you even have one? And I was like, oh, I don't know, maybe I want to like write a book. And he's like, well, nobody reads, so why would you do that? And I was like, oh, you don't read? Because it's weird, because like y'all know I read, a lot of y'all read, because y'all be asking me like what books I read. A lot of y'all have me on Goodreads. Just most people I'm friends with and I know read. Like, it's not some like, you know, crazy thing. Like, pretty much everyone I know. And so for him to say that, it's like, obviously he doesn't read. And then you're trying to like make me feel bad, or like, oh my god, you're so mean. So he was like, well, nobody reads, so you should probably like come up with another plan, because I don't think that's a good idea. And I was just like, oh, that's like odd. It's like, a lot of people read, you don't read? Well, nobody reads. Should we do a quick like going through my IG stories? Which, not saying somebody posting a book means like they're a heavy reader, but you know, at least it's like something, at least they're trying. Like, the thing is, like, you just have to train yourself to be disgusted by that kind of behavior and not like fall for their little games of like, oh, like now I want to make him like me. Like, no, he's supposed to be making you try to like him, you know? It's just like, I'm not, you know, I'm not new to this, babe. I'm new to this. I'm gonna gym. I'm actually gonna upload this right after. I just need to like take an outro clip. But yeah, we're gonna gym, and I just want to read my book that apparently nobody does. Like, chill productive, you know? It's also a full moon. I think it's Monday, like the 19th tomorrow, but we'll start to feel the vibes. And so I just didn't really want to be out this weekend, you know, because this full moon, especially since it's retrograde and all that, like it's eclipse season, so just be careful with your energy, y'all. Make good decisions. Like lately, what I've been loving to do on a Sunday is like do a leg day and then do all like my everything, shower and tan and everything afterwards, and just the refreshed feeling after that, because I love the feeling of relaxing after like a really good lift. Like you just feel so good. So that's the plan. Season 4 of Emily in Paris is like obviously like kind of cringe, but it's like I'm invested. So, and then also finally got Peacock, so I'm catching up on the latest season of Real Housewives of New Jersey. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I feel like I just had unblended bronzer. Let me know what you want to see more of on my channel, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye everyone.